Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Chris Stallings. You know me here on YouTube as MarauderX, and as always, I'm your host for Operation Recap, where I take some of the stories from Rainfall.com and I share them here on YouTube because this is what I do. I'm their YouTube geek. So, I explain it every time, and it's been like 2 years, so yeah, it's been a while. So, this week I've got several stories, just gonna jump straight into those from our headlines over at Rainfall. First off, Sony not planning to create a PlayStation Vita successor. Not surprising. This is not really surprising news. Sony's statement is that the current climate for handhelds is not healthy for handheld domain. And given, Nintendo's really always kind of dominated the handheld market with the Game Boy, and with the rise of mobile gaming, that platform has kind of taken off, that having a dedicated handheld device is a little bit harder and a little bit more costly to do, especially the way Sony tends to do things with, making a very high-end media device like the Vita that carries very good ports of PS3 quality games. So having very high-end graphics on a handheld, as well as, questionable decisions from a consumer standpoint, like a proprietary memory card, a very expensive proprietary memory card, it kind of shows where there were faults with the Vita, and why, if continued mindset like that, a successor would probably not do well, given today's market. So Sony's decided, yeah, we're not going to. We'll wait and see what happens. It's entirely possible that they will come back to the handheld market later on, or, like Nintendo, they could probably shift focus to mobile gaming, see what they could accomplish in that sector. So, but as far as getting a Vita 2 or something along those lines, not going to happen. So, the second story of the week is Amiibos. So there was a rumor that Amiibos were no longer going to be retailer specific, but they kind of are, or they may not be. We don't know. All we know is the most recent bit of Amiibo news is not retailer specific. So Nintendo redid a batch of several of their Amiibo. Lucario, Captain Falcon, Greninja, Little Mac, Fox, and Shulk all got a redo, and they were everywhere. Specifically, Shulk, which was a GameStop exclusive, was seen in Toys R Us, Best Buy, and, any other place that happens to sell Amiibo. So, that run was not retailer specific. Whether or not future runs will continue to be or not, kind of remains to be seen. I'm a little disappointed that Shulk was released, but other retailer specifics like Meta Knight did not get re-released, even though he was a retailer specific. Just, it's a little unfortunate that they didn't redo all of the ones that were at one point retailer specific, because reasons. It's still a mind-boggling situation with the Amiibo. Nintendo seems to take one step forward and 2 steps back every time they do something with the Amiibo, because they're just, I don't know. I really cannot say I don't understand the Amiibo situation. I don't understand why they're done in such limited numbers just here in North America. Whereas everywhere else they are done in, reasonable numbers to make sure every fan can get them without having to resort to eBay and scalpers. I don't know why it's a thing here versus anywhere else. So, but this is the thing that's been going on since the Amiibo started, so yeah, not anything really new, unfortunately. Yeah. And the last bit of news for this week, the last story, fans find secrets in the new Smash Bros. Update. Version update 1.1.1. A lot of ones. Found that there is 3 blank character placeholders, just listed as AFLG_50_Mario+7. 3 of those spaces, just like that. So it's entirely possible that there are 3 blank characters, probably getting ready for characters for the ballot that Nintendo had the vote your favorite character in, and we'll that thing that started forever ago that there was no information on. So it's entirely possible that the top 3 characters from that will be added to this, or one, or who knows how Nintendo's going to do that. But they do have 3 spaces that they added for this update. They also added in how many? 6 entries named ATKBuzz_0 as empty stage slots, 2 of which were probably going to be for the airship and the Mario Maker stages. So, I'm not entirely sure if that's how that panned out or not. I have not looked into this update myself, other than the file names that are listed here in the article. So, I have to look into that and see what stages are available after that. So, new stages, new characters, the fact that they are continuing with the updates for Smash impresses me. It really does. I kind of figured that they would just kind of let this one trickle off by the wayside. But Nintendo seems to, unfortunately, be embracing expensive DLC models. So, it's only a matter of time. Only a matter of time. So yeah, no Vita successor, hopefully no more rare amiibos, and new stuff in Smash Brothers. Let me know your thoughts on these stories in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on any of the stories we may have commented on Rainfall this week. Was something happened that you want to discuss? Talk about it in the comments. If you really wanted to see a Vita successor, or you think that they're still going to continue to do retailer-specific amiibo, or they're giving up that thought, or who do you think the 3 characters are going to be for Smash Brothers? What about the stages? That's a lot of stages to add. So let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. And as always, stay tuned to Rainfall for more news, reviews, previews, etc. Because we're doing so much stuff at Rainfall. It is mind-boggling how much work that these wonderful volunteers are able to get out on a weekly basis. So I will see you then, and I'll see you next week for another recap. Until then, later everyone.